Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Terri. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Welcome, welcome. What's the update on Philippine travel, Jennifer? What's going on? What do we need to know? Let's start with an advisory by Philippine Airlines. And take note, this applies to all, okay, to all passengers traveling through NAIA, Manila International Airport. This is about the airport traffic situation. Well, heavy traffic is nothing new, especially to Manila, but Philippine Airlines issues the advisory to remind passengers or families to leave early, arrive on time. Please anticipate heavy traffic on the way to Manila Airport caused by higher travel volumes, along with stricter inspection by relevant authorities of all vehicles entering the arrival and departure areas of the Manila Airport terminals. There are also a number of construction projects in the vicinity of the airport that may contribute to heavier than usual traffic. Yan, if you are leaving the Philippines, please leave early. The recommendation is usually be at the airport 3 to 4 hours before your flight if it's international flight. While if you have families picking you up at the airport, tell them to leave early. You don't want to be waiting there for a long time. Dapat yung sundo must arrive first at the airport before you, di ba? So just a reminder lang to arrive early at the airport, leave early. Yan lang po. And another thing, you don't want to be left behind by the airplane. Ano ko, I've had that experience, guys. Nothing's worse. Now, if you guys are looking for a reliable taxi drivers, if you're arriving in Manila and you're looking for a reliable, dependable taxi drivers in NAIA, I can recommend Kuya Rainier, Kuya Leif Rish Mercado, Kuya Johnny. These are tested and proven by balikbayans and even I myself, my family. No, they are po reliable and they will not take advantage of you. They will take you wherever you want to go. And you can message them on Facebook. Yan, Kuya Rainier Kayabyab, Kuya Leif, and Kuya Johnny. They're all on Facebook po. I don't have their number, just po on Facebook. Okay. Now, there's also Grab if you want to travel around Manila. They're also reliable, but I think if you want to make a registration with them, an account, I think you will need a Philippine number. No. So once you are there in the Philippines, you can register to them, Grab. Just make sure that your phone works with a Philippine number. It's not locked. Anyways, there was a comment by a subscriber, an American and Filipina, sharing the experience of their friend who is fully vaccinated but ended up in quarantine upon arrival in the Philippines. And I thought, I don't want you guys to experience such, well, disappointing experience, no? You were expecting na, upon arrival, there's no quarantine. Naku po, I don't want you guys to experience that. So I want to remind travelers, reasons travelers are sent to quarantine upon arrival in the Philippines. No, these are the reasons that you could be sent to quarantine even if you're fully vaccinated. But let's start with the very first reason. Of course, if you are unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, talagang you will end up in quarantine. I mean, that's known, no? If you have incomplete doses, for example, you received just a first dose of Pfizer or Moderna or Sinovac, Sinopharm, if it's a 2 series vaccine and you only received one, then you are considered partially vaccinated, therefore quarantine upon arrival. Another reason is if you have just recently completed the primary series and less than 14 days since the second dose. So to be considered fully vaccinated, guys, 14 days must have passed since your second dose. So for example, you received your second dose of Pfizer August 1. You travel to the Philippines August 10. Then you are still considered partially vaccinated. So it should be more than 14 days since your second dose to be considered fully vaccinated. Yun lang. Now, don't be excited. Don't be too excited to travel. Wait at least 14 days since your second dose. If it's J&J, 14 days after the first dose. J&J is very special because it's only a single shot vaccine, di ba? Isang shot lang ng J&J, fully vaccinated ka na. Now, this is the protocol, guys. Just to be aware, just a reminder, arrival protocol for 12 years old and above. If fully vaccinated with at least one booster, no quarantine. For fully vaccinated, no quarantine. Unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, quarantine of 5 to 6 days in an accredited quarantine hotel. It's not just some hotel, it has to be accredited by the Bureau of Quarantine. There's a list to that. I have it in my description box. While for children, I get this question a lot. Jennifer, I'm traveling with my child. My child is unvaccinated. Will we quarantine upon arrival? It will depend on the age of your child. So the protocol for children 11 years old and below, they will just follow the protocol of their traveling parent or guardian. In Filipino, kung may anak po kayo kasamang bata na 11 years old pababa, ipa-follow lang po nila yung protocol ng magulang na kasama. So for example po, yung batang kasama nyo is 11 years old, 10 years old, 8 years old, walang bakuna. Pero ikaw na magulang, ikaw na guardian, may bakuna, fully vaccinated, wala ng quarantine. Pero yung mga batang 12 years old pataas, they need to be fully vaccinated to be exempted from quarantine and testing. Okay? Alright, 12 years old and above, they will follow their own vaccination status. But 11 years old and below will follow the parent or the guardian traveling with them. I hope that's clear. Moving forward, the second reason that you could be sent to quarantine, intercepted with COVID-19 or monkeypox symptoms. Ayan. We already know about this. If you have COVID po, fever, cough, tiredness, loss of taste or smell are the most common symptoms. If you have any of these, please make sure you don't have COVID. Kahit pa may booster ka, if, there is thermal scanning upon arrival. They will be able to detect if you have fever. Now, if you have fever, they will ask you to come forward and you will undergo evaluation by a doctor, by the Bureau of Quarantine. If you have cough or loss of taste of smell, malamang guys, you will end up in quarantine. That's COVID symptoms. So guys, just be safe. Take care of yourselves. Don't travel if you have all these symptoms. If you have all these symptoms, get tested. While monkeypox symptoms are fever, body rashes, fatigue, and large lymph nodes, for example, this one, lymph nodes, batawag dito. Yan, if you have those things on your skin, go to the doctor. Yan. Because sometimes they will ask you to roll your sleeves or remove your jacket to check if you have rashes, lesions, or yun nga, enlarged lymph nodes. Yan. We don't want you to bring virus in the Philippines. Who wants to? Nobody does, diba? So, yan, avoid these symptoms lang po. COVID-19 or monkeypox para walang quarantine. And the last reason that you could end up in quarantine, fully vaccinated without a valid test result. So, we already know, diba? Fully vaccinated without booster must show a negative test result. So, this is what happened to an American and Filipinous friend. He shared this 3 days ago. Current travel experience. I have a friend in Manila in a quarantine hotel in Pasay. He is fully vaccinated. However, he forgot to avail negative test result. Instead of being held in the NAIA and get tested there, they told him 6 or 7 days quarantine. Today is day 3, so I'm assuming he was just released from quarantine yesterday. Oh my goodness. First, how did his airline allowed him to board the flight without a negative test result, without booster? Airline's fault. But also, the first fault is the traveler's fault for not knowing the rules. So just a reminder, guys, people under these categories are exempted from testing. So again, if you're an adult with at least one booster, exempted, no need na magpa-test. 12 to 17 years old must be fully vaccinated to be exempted from testing. 11 to 4 years old will just follow the protocol if the parent or guardian traveling with them. So for example, if the traveling parent or guardian is fully vaccinated with booster, then the child will also be exempted from testing. Kung may booster na yung magulang na kasama, hindi na kailangan ng batang 11 to 4 magpa-test. Susundin lang nung batang 11 to 4 years old ang protocol ng magulang. While 3 years old and below, they are totally exempted regardless of the vaccination status of their traveling parent or guardian. Basta 3 years old pababa, wala namang symptoms ng COVID, automatic, hindi kailangan ng PCR testing or antigen. Now, just a reminder of the negative test requirement for the adults without booster. You have two options: RT-PCR taken within 48 hours before departure, or a rapid antigen test taken within 24 hours before departure. Reminder that layover is not counted, guys. Basta hindi ka lang lalabas ng airport, hindi na kailangan magpa-test ulit sa layover. And this requirement covers to all travelers, not just to Filipinos or foreigners. Booster is not mandatory. Again, foreigners, booster is not mandatory. If you're fully vaccinated and you chose not to get the booster, that's okay. You can still enter. No quarantine. You just have to show a negative test result. Now, furthermore, guys, I have explained in detail the negative test result requirement in this video. I'll put the link in the comment section. So just a summary, guys, for a negative test result to be accepted, first, it must be valid. So within the time frame allowed, it should not be expired. Second, it must have your complete details such as your name, date and time of swab collection, name of establishment, and healthcare professional. Lastly, it must be in a form of certificate, not a text message. I have travelers coming from Australia. We usually receive our result through text. No, text message is not accepted. Your test result must be in the form of certificate or a letter. So in summary, these are the 3 reasons people are sent to quarantine. First, they are unvaccinated or partially vaccinated. Second, they have COVID symptoms or monkeypox symptoms. Third, not having a valid negative test result. For those without booster, guys, ha, if you are exempted, hindi na kailangan ng test result. Pero kung hindi exempted, walang booster, kailangan ng negative test result. I hope that is clear. There's a picture of money if you're wondering, guys. Remember, I think it was a week ago, in response to what happened in Abra, there was a video. We said all the YouTube revenue of that video will be donated for the Abra po, for the victims of the earthquake. And I already sent the donation po. Thank you to Miss Dawn Joy Cardenas. She was referred by a friend. She and her sister lives in Abra, where the earthquake was, where they were badly hit by the earthquake po. And they helped us distribute, purchase, donations, goods for our kababayans affected by the earthquake po. These are the pictures of what they were able to purchase. Now, this is 15,000 na, guys, sa Pilipinas. Napakamahal na talaga. Yan, people received it. Yan, thank you so much po. There's even a video. I'd like to share it to you guys. Nakakatuwa lang. Ayan. Char. Thank you to our viewers, guys. None of this would be possible without your participation. Without you guys, this channel would not be around. I wouldn't be here. So it's all you guys. Thank you so much po. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you for those who liked that video. Now I want to continue making these, guys. If you can help me, give me a topic, not too difficult, topic that would interest our viewers, and then we'll make a video about that, and all the video YouTube revenue of that video will be donated for a cause. I'm thinking siguro indigenous children po. There is close to us, mga 1 to 2 hours drive. We can do charity cause there to help children, especially with their studies. They need notebooks, pencils. The teachers need resources as well. So give me a topic, or if you've recently applied for dual citizenship, or you have an interesting experience about travel to the Philippines, comment down below or message me through email. This is my email. Jennifer Terri contact at gmail.com. Jennifer Terri contact at gmail.com. You can share your story or you can share your information or a topic I can make. We can make a video about it. Tapos all the proceeds will donate for a cause. Diba? Ang saya lang. Jennifer Terri contact at gmail.com. And just to show you in YouTube, ito po yung we gathered this one, $330. This is an Australian dollars, guys. So 330 to Philippine peso po, 12,000. I just added a little bit. 15,000 yung pinadala natin. We sent 15,000. So yan, guys. Help me make another charity cause, no? Give me a topic, guys. Help me. I'm running out of ideas. And yun lang. Now, furthermore, with the travel updates, guys, if you're somebody who needs some place to stay in Mactan International Airport, there is Eurotel. They have just recently reopened because travel is thriving in Cebu. They recorded 1 million, more than 1 million arrivals na nga for this year. There is Aerotel Cebu, which is now open at the level 2 of Terminal 2 in Cebu Mactan International Airport. You decide your check-in and check-out time on an hourly basis. If you guys need some place to stay while waiting for your next flight, Eurotel in Cebu. This is their email and their contact number. rsvn.seb@myeurotel.com. Aerotel. Sorry if I mispronounced it. And Eva Air, guys, for those with book flights to or from Taiwan or layover in Taiwan po, these are the transit regulations. No need to get tested. Pero the maximum transit limit is, before you were only allowed to transit 12 hours, but now that is lifted. Next day transfer is allowed. All transferring passengers may now shop and dine normally in the departure area. Yay! So you can shop and dine while you're having your layover in Taiwan. Transferring between airlines is allowed. Interline ticketing is not required. Ooh. But transfer to or from China is still suspended. Yan, you have to wear a mask all throughout your journey if you're flying with Eva Air or with layover in Taiwan. So no need to get tested pag may layover sa Taiwan. You can transfer different airlines. You can shop and dine in Taiwan. So that's good news. More loosening up of restrictions. That's all our update po. But I want to share, for those with layover in Japan, no need na po magpa-test. For those with layover in Korea, no need magpa-test. Singapore, no need to get tested. Hong Kong, no need magpa-test kung layover lang. Same with Qatar. If you're layover in Qatar, no need to get tested. That's all, guys. I hope this video helped you. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Like the video to support this channel. And don't forget, if you have a topic, comment down below. If you have information, comment down below and we can make a video. All the revenue will donate to some charity cause. Diba? Thank you so much po. God bless you all and stay safe. Bye.